Hey guys, we are looking at our lesson 10 homework. So if you're watching this video, you need to get out your lesson 10 homework because I'm about to give you some free answers, so you want to take advantage of that. You're in your lesson 10 homework and I'm working on 1B. 1B says 148 plus 14 equals blank. Now it's asking you to do vertical form and a picture. We're going to start with vertical form first. We're going to put our bigger number on top, smaller number on the bottom, lining up all of our place values. So first we have 8 plus 4. Ready? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The answer is 12. My 2 goes at the bottom, my 1 goes at the top in the tens place. 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6. 1 plus nothing is still 1. Am I done? No, I am not done. I need to draw my picture. So I'm going to come over and I'm going to have 3 columns for my picture. I'm going to have my hundreds, my tens, and my ones. I need to draw my first number first. My first number is 148. So if I have 1 in the hundreds, 4 in the tens, 8 in the ones, I need to draw my picture. So how am I going to draw 148? I am using my dots. So I'm going to do 1 dot in the hundreds, 4 dots in the tens, 8 dots in the ones. Now I'm not done. I need to draw my second number, which is 14. 1 in the tens, 4 in the ones. Am I done? No, I can't have more than 9 dots over here. There's way more than 9. We're going to bundle our 10, bring it over. So here's 8, 9, 10, draw my arrow over and add it. Now I can count up. I have 1 in the hundreds, 6 in the tens, 2 in the ones. Do my numbers match? Yes, they do. That means I'm correct in both. I can add my answer up here and I can move on to the next thing. Remember, on lesson 10 we're adding. We've been doing a lot of subtracting, but for lesson 10 we are adding. Pause it here, make sure you get the answer down correct. We're going to be moving on to number 2. All right, so on number 2, it's a word problem. I'm going to read it out loud slowly to you. I want you to follow along with your finger. Jamie started to solve this problem when she accidentally dropped paint on her sheet. Can you figure out what problem she was given and answer by looking at her work? So this is where we're looking at someone's work. So this is what's on Jamie's paper. It's showing her hundreds, tens, and ones. And I'm just going to draw these dots I'm drawing as what's already on your paper. And then on the paper, it also shows where 10 of them are circled and an arrow's drawn over. All right, so we have to figure out what the original problem was. So what was the original problem? Blank plus blank equals something. Quick and easy, we can do this. See how they were separated? The book draws it just like we would draw ours. So we have 1 in the hundreds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the ones. Wow, so we know it was 158 was her first number. Her second number was 1, 2, 3, 3 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. Now what was the final answer? We can still do this. How many hundreds in all? 1. How many tens in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many ones left over? 1, 2. Your answer would be 192. This would be your answer for number 2. This is what you would plug in. Pause here. I'm going to move on to number 3. Number 3A, I'm going to read it out loud to you. 3A says, in the morning, Matteo borrowed 4 bundles of 10 markers. That sounds important, I should underline that. And 17 loose markers. That sounds important again from the art teacher. How many markers did Matteo borrow? it gives you a chart for your hundreds, your tens, and your ones. Well, first we have to figure out how many Matteo had. He borrowed 4 bundles of 10. So 1 bundle of 10, 2 bundles of 10, 3 bundles of 10, 4 bundles of 10. Add them all up. Zeros all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, so Matteo actually borrowed 40 markers. And then it also says something about the number 17. It says 17 loose markers. So no bundles, so we can just write 17. Now to do this, they want us to draw a picture. They don't want us to solve vertical. So I'm going to draw my 40. There's my 40. I'm going to draw my 17. And I'm going to figure out what my answer is. How many hundreds? Nothing. How many tens? 5. How many ones? 7. My answer is 57. So now, am I done? No, this is a word problem. I need an answer. I need a statement written out. So my statement is going to be Matteo borrowed 57 markers. Pause here to get the answer. Now you are going to move on and do the rest of the problems by yourself. If you have any questions, you can message me, you can ask your parents. But remember, when you're doing word problems, you have to solve and your statement is the most important part. Thank you guys, I'll see you later.